The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Pelicans. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top three.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're doing what we all expected, playing an exceptional brand of basketball, trying to take over that top spot.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've got Ingram, all out there at Bledsoe. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Hart, and at the three, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and Harrell's in at the center position. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Poked away. And they're running. Hart kicks the ball. Ingram against James. And it's Ingram missing. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
There's the pass to Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's James after Eric Bledsoe's score. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And that one is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Here's Adams following the basket by Anthony Davis. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Harrell, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
This is why you take strength training seriously. Ingram may not have converted that earlier in his career.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And that one falls for Ingram. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Schroeder finds James. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Ingram. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way. What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Adams outside. It's stolen by Davis. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. And Davis throws it down.
We've heard all the discussions about two-way players. AD may be the best two-way big in the league.
Passes to Bledsoe. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Ingram's got 5 now.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Lakers passing it around. Davis. Excellent D there from Ball.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Bledsoe finds Ball. And here is Ingram. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron and finished off by LeBron.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Free throw good, James. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
LeBron with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pass to Schroeder. Five on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James, that's a two-pointer. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Some changes for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Ingram passes to Hernan Gomez. Ingram deciding where to go with it. From deep. A rebound by the Lakers.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Ingram. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for the Lakers. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
So much is at stake, I need a lot on my plate. Get up, you get got, the only option I stay. Yeah, I see them plot, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, I let them out of my ways. Gotta keep my distance if you toxic to my space. I came up the block and now I'm popping up the streets. Yeah, hearing the beat stop me. Somebody please stop me. This is me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you need money? They don't mean nothing. Yeah, just touchdown. No, coming for the bag on the flight. They ain't hear me laughing. I got time. Just touchdown. Hit my line. It's that time. This ain't sound. It's a vibe. We was down. This ain't vibe. Peep us now. We all yeah. I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I?
Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. In third, the Lakers. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
And anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboards.
Here's Redick. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That's Redick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trying to get open is Davis. It's tipped. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pelicans have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So he gets them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Redick is in the corner. Gasol against Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kuzma outside. Here's Davis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Davis has got 8 points.
With that great length, quick off the floor, AD rising above to knock it in from mid-range.
It's rebounded by Schroeder. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
The pass to Hernan Gomez. The dish to Redick. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Redick's got his second bucket tonight.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Here's Redick and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time read that one all the way.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the Pelicans with possession here after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Passes it to Melly. Clock at 6. Outside, Redick. Nailed from three-point land. Redick's got his third bucket of the night. The Lakers trail. Pass to Caruso. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis dishes to Schroeder. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Melly, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Poked loose. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kuzma. And it's Melly with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Loads it up for Davis. And he converts the layup. Davis has got 14.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
Here's Redick. Here's Hernan Gomez. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Morris, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping.
Take a
The
break.
refs are like,
Take a break.
get up.
2 shots.
Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Free throw good, LeBron. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. For New Orleans, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. First free throw is good.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
He doesn't get the second one.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
Ball kicks to Adams. Dishes it to Bledsoe. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Harrell. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Adams. Ingram with it. Back to Adams. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 8 points for Steven Adams.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Fades and shoots. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Now here's Harrell. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Harrell, that's good.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now, here's Ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Ingram. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pelicans shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
James looking it over. There's the pass to Harrell. That shot missing. Adams, some nice D. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for New Orleans. 7-point differential. Hart kicks to Ball. He dishes it to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
James right side. And it's in there. LeBron's got 17 now.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks it to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Pelicans trail by 5. Ball, the pass to Adams, and stolen by LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, LeBron is blessed with every physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
At the line for your Lakers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alex Caruso. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 7. Ball feeling it out a bit. There's the lob to Adams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Schroeder against Ball. 5 on the clock. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Lakers lead by 7. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers.
Girls, make some noise, baby.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Lonzo Ball, number 1.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
His defense is front and center. No doubt about it. He makes huge plays on that end of the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. Schroeder hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bledsoe kicks to Adams. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here is Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Bledsoe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And for his position, Bledsoe probably as physical as any in our game. Clearly not afraid to challenge defenders.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Bledsoe. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
Yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Lakers leading by 6. LeBron outside, inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Business-like focus. AD presents a big target on the roll. Bucket.
Outside, Redick. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Kicks it to Redick. The shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Redick's got 9.
And you remember, back when he played at Duke, they built the entire offense around J.J. Redick. He's that kind of scorer.
Back to LeBron. Schroeder outside. The pass to Davis. Stolen. To the inside. Rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Redick. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Here's Hernan Gomez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for LeBron James.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So difficult to stay in front of. Schroeder allowed to get all the way to the rim that time.
Pelicans trail by 8. Passes it to Melly. Covered by LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Redick with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now Hernan Gomez. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Redick inside the line. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Redick's got 4 points now in the quarter. Lakers leading by 6. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's putting up about 21 points per, 10 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Fires from deep, and Davis sends it back. Down low. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Davis. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Redick surveying the D. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 23 points and 1 steal. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
The story has been the versatility of Giannis, his ability to dominate in every statistical, mephistical, ballistical category. He's the gold standard for the positionless basketball.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So for New Orleans right now, Brandon Ingram's out there with Hart. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Here's Adams, following the bucket by the Lakers. Ingram kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
Caldwell Pope outside. Schroeder against Ball. Floats one up, and it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. To the paint. Oh, what a play!
Watch your head. The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 14. And that one drops for him. Schroeder's got 16 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Ingram. Davis with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Bledsoe comes over to help. Floats it up there for Harrell.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bledsoe against Caldwell Pope. No good from Bledsoe. Lakers leading by 14. Davis, the pass to Harrell. That one drops for him. Harrell's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
To the middle. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
Schroeder passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Adams. 10 points for him. Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And here is Los Angeles now. Caldwell Pope up top, guarded by Bledsoe.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Left side, ball. Bledsoe kicks to Hart. Here's the dish to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Bledsoe passes to Hart. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Harrell, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Out to the right wing, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. LeBron James, number 1.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
He has fantastic vision, but he also has the ability to see the plays develop before they happen.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adams. And another turnover here by New Orleans. Lakers leading by 15. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
J.J. Redick's checked in for ball, and they double up LeBron. Caruso, the pass to Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out some numbers for Bledsoe. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
First one falls for him. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And Morris drops them both. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 17. Dishes it to Redick. From deep. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And he knocks down the first one. The Pelicans making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is LeBron. He's got 23. Harrell down low. Hernan Gomez on him. And it's Harrell missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Redick with the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Lakers leading by 13. Now here's Harrell. He's got 8. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Ingram. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker's checked in. That's good from Harrell.
Well, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Now here's Kuzma. After J.J. Redick's miss, 2 points, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 18.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Redick. 13 points in the game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Hernan Gomez kicks to Redick. And the 3 ball is good. Redick's got 16. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
It's tipped. Just 4 to shoot. Guarded by Schroeder. Shoots it up. Kuzma pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the basket by LeBron James. Outside, Redick. Inside, and stolen by Harrell. An even 3-on-3 break. Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Off on the layup.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Redick passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Timeout called the Lakers. Some changes for the Lakers. Marcus All comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Anthony Davis in for Markieff Morris. 1:29 left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
LeBron against Ball. Out to Ingram. Back to Ball. Pass to Melly. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now here's LeBron. 25 points in the game. Count it.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And the wide open shot from Redick. They get it again. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Schroeder missing. Pelicans trail by 17. Down low, Melly passes to Ingram. From deep three-point range, and here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 17, and will return shortly.
Dance team.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 20.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Then Gasol with the dunk.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Ingram kicks to Adams. Back to Ingram. Shoots over Kuzma. Knocked away. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Ball, the pass to Adams. He dishes it to Ingram. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
At his best when playing with that attack mindset. Bledsoe there blasting through contact.
Davis finds Kuzma. Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Ball. And Davis now top of the key. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 7th assist in the game. Pelicans trail by 20. The pass to Adams. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization is all the better for it.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 2. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Pelicans trail by 20. Ball, the pass to Adams. He kicks to Bledsoe.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And the shot is good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now here's Schroeder. Caldwell Pope with it, out guarded by Ingram. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
And Adams kicks to Bledsoe. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Bledsoe.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Kuzma. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles leading by 18. To the inside, Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Bledsoe dishes to Ingram. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
James, the pass to Harrell. And Adams sends it back. And they get it back. Down low, tries again. In deep, Davis drops it in. Davis has got 26.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bledsoe outside. Kicks it to Ball. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Hart. Adams trying to free himself up. Hart, that's good.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Schroeder against Ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to James. Five to shoot. To the middle. And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Bledsoe outside. Goes up on the wing. Here's Adams. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Back to Schroeder. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Schroeder's got 20 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Ball, the bounce pass. Adams taking his time here. For 3, Ingram. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. LeBron is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Davis dishes to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 9 assists now tonight.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Both free throws, good for Ingram. Here is Cook. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Pelicans trail by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Cook, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Dudley. Alexander Walker passes to Hernan Gomez. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
It's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.